Hey everybody, Chris here from It's Made, and in this video I'm going to show you how the clay brush works so you can start building shapes and actually sculpt something in Nomad. And if you're new to Nomad Sculpt, I've got a free guide that shows you the 5 tools that I recommend learning first. I'll also send you a few short lessons to help you get started. You can grab that down below. Alright, let's start sculpting in Nomad. Alright, so we are now in Nomad Sculpt with a brand new fresh scene, and we're going to start using the clay tool and see all of the things that we need to know about using it. So in the very top right corner in the toolbox, you will see the clay tool. So we're just going to go ahead and click on that. And a few things to know before we even get started. Now, this is pressure sensitive, so if you're using a stylus and you barely press on this model, you are going to add just a little bit of clay. If you press hard, you are going to get a lot of clay added. Now, the big thing here is to understand that the clay tool is not going to give you detail. It is all about building generic shapes and building volume quickly and rough. So the first thing we're going to notice is over on the left-hand side, we have our brush size. So I can move this up and down to change my brush size. So if I wanted to have it about that, that's good. Then underneath this is the intensity. So I can control how much of an intensity I have. So first let's just talk about our brush size. I can have it small, and I'm just drawing in a circle right here. And then I'm going to draw in a circle really hard. So you can see this is the same brush size, but I'm pressing harder and softer. So I'm just going to undo that with a 2-finger tap and come back to our home view. And I'm going to increase the radius now, and you're going to see now I'm going to press kind of hard, and look at this. We are creating a lot of form right now. So we're just going to be adding more and more onto this. So now that my brush size is bigger, I can just click and drag really softly, and I can add a lot of form to this model very quickly, because you can see how fast we can start growing this model. And let's just say we wanted to get some good amount of form, because maybe I needed to, add something underneath here first. And then I'm going to make it wider on top. So I'm just going to keep adding more and more clay. And sometimes to add a lot of clay, just going in circles can really help build up volume quickly. So if you can see here, our sphere has grown exponentially, because right here is the back of the original sphere. So we can just keep adding if you wanted to by just clicking in circles. And that is when we have it bigger. So let me just go ahead. We're going to revert back to our little sphere and just 2-finger tap. Now we go back to the home. Now I'm going to decrease the size, and now this right here is 100% intensity. And I'm going to come on the other side, and we're going to drop this down to say about 20%. And here I'm pressing the exact same amount of pressure, and you can see how much is built up on this side with 20% intensity, and this side is at 100% intensity. So this is something that you really want to play with, because when it comes to your brush size and your intensity, it really does matter. So if I'm just going to increase my intensity, I can start building up more and more, and you can see that. So that is all about your intensity and when it comes to your brush size. So when it comes to using our clay tool, the important thing is to understand that it is really meant for roughing out things. So if we go to our front view here, and I'm going to say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough out something right here. So I want this to be, let's say, we're going to make it a little skull. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to rough this out and try to get some cheekbones here off of this skull. And there we go. So we can see that all I'm doing is just kind of drawing out some different definition. And I can even start to add in some teeth there and really start to kind of try to smooth this out with my clay tool. Realizing we have other tools that can be doing this too, but being able to rough this out and then go in with another tool is really the best workflow. So there we go. I've created this weird, creepy little skull here. And all I'm doing is just kind of going back and forth over this and really trying to get this shape. Now this brings me to the next part. We can come over here to sub, and sub is actually going to help us remove material. So you can see right there, if I click here and I just go in a circle, I'm actually removing this material and creating these little cavities right here. So I can just keep going right here and removing all of this material. So now I'm creating this skull right here. So if I bring this, my pixel radius down right here, I can even start to add in my nostrils and try to get that how I want it to be. So there's the nose holes. And I can just keep going back and forth between my brush when it comes to my sub and my regular brush to add. So I can add it and subtract it. And there we go. So you can see there, we have just created a interesting skull face on the front of this little sphere. Now, the big thing is I just want you to keep in mind that the clay tool is really meant for just roughing things out. Now, when you are modeling, you're probably going to notice that you're going to start seeing some polygons or some very rough looking edges. And that is perfectly normal while using your clay tool. And in future lessons, we're going to talk about how we can add resolution to our models to remove this. If you haven't grabbed your free guide yet, it walks you through the 5 tools I recommend learning first in Nomad. And I'll send you a few short lessons to help you get started as well. The link will be down below for you. Now in the next video, we're going to look at the smooth brush and how to clean up your sculpts so it starts looking more natural. And as always, I wish you a great day, and I'll see you in this next video right here.